So in the last video, this module, we went over what kind of woods you want to look at for, and mainly the kind of grain that you want to look for. We touched briefly on backings, but let's go in a little bit more detail on that. The reason we want to use our backings is because we want to try to make that wood last as long as possible. You don't want to have to keep making bows over and over. So instead of having to make a new bow every time your wood splits after repeated use, which it will do, no matter what kind of bow is out there. I don't care if it's a $1,000 high-end bow. If you use the bow a lot and it's constantly under a lot of strain of being arched and released, it's eventually going to get weak. What happens with backings, though, is it allows you to postpone that weak breaking point for as long as possible. So by using a backing, you're going to lay a material over the outside of the wood. And that is essentially going to encase the wood inside of a hard shell. And that's going to put pressure down on the wood, so when the wood wants to try to break or splinter as it gets weak and tries to peel apart, that backing is going to kind of have a force that's pushing back on that wood and keeping it in there, so you can get a couple more uses out of that bow before it's completely gone. This is especially important if you're in a survival situation, because if it's your only bow, then that means when that bow is gone, you're either going to have to repair it, make a new one, or go hungry. Now, when it comes to bow backing materials, there's a lot of controversy out there against what makes a good bow backing material and what makes a not so good bow backing material. I'm going to try to give you the ones that I've kind of seen out there and that myself, from just common sense, can tell that it's probably going to be working very well for you. And then we'll also go over some ones that I've found out there that people have used, swearing that they were going to be great, and then I've seen other people out there use that same material and it failed miserably. So we're going to go over next some of the materials out there that you want to use for bow backing and the kind of different ways that you can go about applying those backings.